This is the first film of the Balkans, dating from 1904. It shows everyday life in the villages of Avdela, in Ottoman Macedonia. The film was shot by two pioneering filmmakers, the Manaikia brothers, who recorded scenes of everyday life in the village.
Οι αδερφοί Μανάκια τραβήξαν το πρώτο κομμάτι, που θεωρείται το παλαιότερο ντοκιμαντέρ στα Βαλκάνια, και είναι οι Φάντρες. Και όπως όλοι οι παλιοί φωτογράφοι που παίρνουν κινηματογραφική μηχανή, τη χρησιμοποιούν όπως είναι η φωτογραφική μηχανή. Δηλαδή είναι σταθερή και αντί να φωτογραφίζει, κινηματογραφεί, σχεδόν ακίνητη. Μέσα σε αυτή τη λογική κινηματογραφούν τον περιβόητο γάμο, όπου είναι μεγαλειώδες το θέαμα.
The Manaikia brothers lived and worked in Ottoman Macedonia. In the towns of Grevena, Yanina and Monastir, modern-day Bitola. They filmed the end of an era, a world without national borders, in which different ethnic and religious groups coexisted within a vast empire. Like the people they were filming, the Manaikia brothers did not have a distinct national identity. They were first and foremost citizens of an empire.
One of the difficulties that we face today is to understand how the world operated in the age of empires. And the Ottoman Empire was not a mono-confessional, mono-ethnic state. There were large numbers of various religious groups, people speaking various languages. For most of the imperial history, they did not pursue national agendas of their own.
The Ottoman Empire was one of the most impressive the world has ever seen. Stretching from Algiers to Baghdad and from Cairo to Budapest, this huge empire contained a multitude of ethnic and religious groups. This is the world, uncovered by the extraordinary color photographs found in the collection of the French humanitarian Albert Kahn. An empire which defined its inhabitants by their religion, but which allowed them to live side by side.
These people did not live in segregated society, they were already mixed. In Athens it was rather harmonious, celebrating each other's religious festivities and so on. In Bulgaria you see Christians renting parts of houses of Muslims, so no segregation. In Skopje there are many places where tombs of saints, the dervish saint or a Christian saint, were venerated by both Christians and Muslims together.
Of course they had their different neighborhoods, but they also very frequently came together in public spaces like baths or marketplaces and shared a certain degree of common civility.
These images were shot in 1904 in Belgrade. Crowds of people wearing a variety of traditional costumes gather to watch the coronation of King Peter I of Serbia. Serbia had become an independent state over 30 years ago. But in 1904, Belgrade was still a multi-ethnic Balkan city.
Towns and cities were incredibly mixed. It was never 100%. there was an interpenetration or interlocking of spaces, and spaces inhabited by Turkish Muslims or Bulgarians or Greeks or Serbs or Montenegrins, even in mixed villages.
So I think we have to be careful not to idealize the realities of life in the Ottoman Empire. It remains, however, an example of a polity in which different groups of different faiths did coexist with remarkably little, by the standards of the 20th and the early 21st century, with remarkably little strife between them.
Το πώς ήταν η καθημερινότητα και τι σήμαινε να ζουν μαζί δίπλα-δίπλα άνθρωποι με διαφορετικές γλώσσες, διαφορετικές πεποιθήσεις, ήθη και κυρίως με διαφορετικό θρήσκευμα, αυτό έχει τελείως ξεχαστεί, σαν ανύπαρκτο, σαν να μην υπήρξε ποτέ.